again for the third time. Started again with a channel cat. They just keep getting smaller though. First one was 4 1/4, 2 1/4. This one's probably barely 2. Can't get them unhooked either. There we go. Nobody's in here to see my freaking fish. I'll give him time to calm his little butt down. What's up, y'all? You're gonna stab me. What's up, y'all? Who's in here? Who's in here? We'll get a weight on this thing. I don't see nobody in here. No one got the notification. So YouTube, not only is YouTube gonna screw up their lives, so that I have to shut it down because I can't see the chat. Then it's not gonna send out the notification when I go live again to fix their mistake. Seems silly. Screwed it up again, did you? Yeah, YouTube's all types of jacked up. Look at that, Dan. Ooh, little baby cat. This thing's probably 1.5 pounds. Probably 1.5 pounds. Oh man, I pretty much nailed that one. 1.54. 1.54. Okay. 1.5 pounds. Alright, y'all. That would be a good eater if I were keeping fish. Fish number 3. I don't know why they keep getting smaller. 4 1/4, 2 1/4, 1.5. Next one will be like 0.8. We'll get him back. He's talking to you. Oh, now he's gonna be shy? Make your little noise. Alright, we'll get him back before he stabs me in the face or something crazy. Alright. Channel cat number 3, everybody. Part 3. Sorry to post my bait. Yeah, at exactly 1 hour it did it again. So I think it's something about right when it hits the 1 hour mark, I lose the chat and I have to end it. So I don't know what the deal is. It's 12:15 a.m. right now. This will probably be the last attempt. So if we make it to an hour and it shuts down the chat, I'll probably end it and go to bed. We've had 3 good channel cats. I can't say good channel cats. We have 3 channel cats. First one was 4 1/4. Second was 2.15. Third one was 1.5, just over 1.5. And we've had 4 or 5 good bluegills. I missed a couple takedowns too. I'm no BS catfishing. Welcome in. I'm straight up through YouTube right now. I didn't do StreamYard because I heard people have an issue with StreamYard where their phone is like going black and they're losing the chat. Maybe I'll try StreamYard though. Usually going live through StreamYard on my phone doesn't work too well. Yeah, I don't want to wake up the fishies, Jody. Maybe YouTube is doing that so people don't try to run a 15-hour live, think they're getting the watch hours. Yeah, well, it's not really. It's just ridiculous. If an hour into your live you lose your chat, that's just stupid. Yeah, I've never had luck doing StreamYard live on my phone, but I can try it if this doesn't work. This is my 3rd freaking attempt. We've got 3 channel cats and 4 bluegills, I think, so far. Check all these baits and get back with you guys and maybe land a couple more fish. But if I make it to an hour in this 3rd live and it shuts down the chat, I'll probably just go to bed and call it a night. Hopefully get a few fish before that happens. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just rechecking my baits, recasting them. Let me check these last two. I'll get back with you guys. We've got a couple channel cats, a couple big sunfish so far. We'll keep it going about another 45 minutes to an hour maybe. Taking too much damn noise out here. Can you wake up all the food? Shoot. Dang. This rod slammed and the fish jumped out of the water at the same time. Dang, so I missed something. Probably a freaking bass. I just missed something, probably a bass fin. Let me get this one out and I'll get with you guys. Off the hook. I don't know why. Battery went dead. What is your setup? Like what hook's weight and what line are you using? Oh, I'm not using anything special. I'm just throwing out worms right now. My setup doesn't matter. It's nothing special. Worms on the bottom. That's my setup. Oh. Using the little baby size 6 hooks. So I can hook up a panfish too. Let's see. That stinks, but at least you had a good day. Dude, everyone loves a good day of fishing. It's a really good time of year. I've had some of the best days of fishing just in the last few weeks. You know, I had a 25 channel cat night. Average size wasn't great. I had a 20 channel cat night the next week, and average size was amazing. I caught some really nice bass recently. Caught some huge crappies recently. Big old sunfish, I'll take it. And I've got plenty of numbers too on top of decent fish. I'm half asleep. The goal tonight was just to get on some decent fish. So we've kind of accomplished that. 4 1/4 channel cat was the first fish. Then about a 2 1/4 channel cat. Then like 5 big bluegills. And then a little 1.5 pound channel cat. And that's what we've caught so far tonight. And I'll keep going another 45 minutes until my live chat disappears at the 1 hour mark for some weird reason. And we'll probably shut it down unless it's absolutely on fire at that point. Maybe I'll go live on StreamYard or something. Jody must have went back to sleep. Have you ever used a floating jig head with your worms or use a worm blower? I have a worm blower in my car. Actually, it's not with me. I don't know if I have a worm blower with me. I used to bring it around with me. I don't really use it out here for anything. I use it ice fishing for trout. I've never used a floating jig head, but you don't need a worm blower out here. It's 4 feet deep. A worm blower, it's literally just imagine a tiny plastic bottle that's empty, and it has like a needle, it has a cap with a needle on it, and you just stick it in your worm, and you just use it to inflate the worm so it floats. It's a way to get your worm to float. So if you're fishing somewhere it's super mossy and weedy and gross on the bottom, give yourself like a foot and a half, 2 foot leader, and blow up your worm if you're fishing with worms. And that'll get your worm up out of that crap so the fish can see it. Also, some species like trout and stuff, they're more likely to eat right off the bottom than on the bottom. So that's where the worm blower comes in handy. Yep, we got a bite. You gotta be kidding me. I missed it. Oh. Yeah, I think I had too big of a worm on there. Fish just pulling on the tail. What's up, Randall? Exactly what Ted said. That's what a worm blower is. Oh yeah, walleye maybe. I could see that. I primarily use them for ice fishing for trout. That's about it. Sometimes worms blown up work better. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Never used them. I hadn't until recently. If the bottom is muddy, you don't want your bait sitting in the mud. Exactly, yeah. If the bottom has any type of conditions where it's going to make it hard for the fish to see or access your bait, you want to float it a little bit. If there's no current at all, you just use a worm blower. Or I guess, like Ted said, you could use a floating jig head. I almost feel like a floating jig head would work really good if there was a little bit of current. Bite slowed down a little bit, y'all. It's been fire out here, and no one's gonna believe me because I didn't go live. But out of the last 2 times I fished here, I caught almost 50 channel cats between the last 2 times. The biggest being 9. Caught like 3 in the 8 pound range. Caught 1 in the 7 pound range. Caught a few like 4, 5, 6s. Several smaller than that as well. Waiting for one of these rods to do something. Yes, sir. But anyway, let's talk about a couple upcoming things. So, Sunday, this Sunday, all day long pretty much, is the championship for the Multi-Species Madness Fishing League. I'll be hosting it on my channel. So come watch people catch fish and compete and have fun. It's going to be awesome. There will be prizes for the people in the chat. You just got to make sure you're subscribed. So that will be Sunday. That's going to start at like 8 a.m. Central Time. The fishing starts at like 9 a.m. So be there, share it out, all that good stuff. I'm going to probably Friday, I'll probably schedule that live and I'll send out the invite to all the contestants. Saturday, I'm going to release a video on my channel called The Trout Whisperer. It's been uploaded on my channel for members, so it's been member only early access. I'm going to release it for everybody on Saturday. And then again, Sunday is the fishing league. From Sunday until next Friday, I'm going to be in Galveston, Texas with Molly's family. And I'm going to buy a Texas fishing license and try to get out to the pier a couple times, probably 2 or 3 times. I'm going to just catch whatever I can in saltwater. I'm not too worried about catching giant fish. I'm not too worried about targeting anything in particular. I'm not going to have a lot of time to fish. It's not a fishing vacation. It's not what it's about. So I'm just going to go out there, throw some stuff, and if I catch some fish, awesome. I'll wait until I can designate a trip to ocean fishing or something to go out there and actually grind and, spend a lot of money and actually try to go for big fish and everything. I'm just going to be throwing stuff and seeing what happens. Why can't I hear you good? Well, I'm talking quiet for one, but for two, there could be audio issues. I'm not sure. No idea. Well, I apologize for that. You have to turn your volume up or something. Can someone tell me what the name of his rod holders? I have no idea. If I find them on Amazon, I'll try to link them in my next video or something. I don't think they're linked. You could check my live I did last night and look at the products and see if they're linked in there. I'm not sure. Those things come in handy. They're freaking awesome rod holders. I have no idea what they're called. Anyway, if you're just coming in, we've caught 3 channel cats, like 5 bluegills. We've hit a slow patch here. And I just recently checked these baits, so probably gonna just leave them and let them sit for right now. Welcome in Feeding Frenzy and anyone else who's hanging out. We're having issues with the YouTube live. I keep losing the chat and having to shut it down and restart. I don't know what the issue is. Kind of discourages somebody from wanting to go live. And it seems like when I restarted it, it didn't send the notification out to as many people. Oh. Is it still on there? I'm so confused what's going on here. Oh yeah, there we go. It was so weird because I kept feeling it thump and I was like, okay, it feels like there's a fish. Why am I not feeling any weight? You see that takedown on that big rod there with 30-pound braid? That was from a bluegill. But these are big bluegills tonight, dude. Big bluegills are coming out. That's a fatty. That's a fat bluegill. Look at that. Big old bluegill right there. Get a weight on him. He's not going to be a big one. Probably like 7 or 8 ounces. Like he's not huge, but they've all been decent sized bluegills. All eater size, in my opinion. 0.39, so that's like close to about 7 ounces. I would have guessed closer to 0.5. All right. Still a nice bluegill though. Not not a big 8 to 10 pound channel cat like I would like to catch. Got that one casted back out. 7 people watching. 2 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. I had a lot more people until the stream started acting up and I had to end it and start it over and then do that a second time also. So this is live number 3. Between the 3 lives in the last 2.5 hours, less than 2.5 hours, got 3 channel cats and like 6 bluegills. Not a great night, but a decent night. I am catching fish. Better than nothing. A lot better than nothing. I expected the bite to be pretty hot though. I thought I'd have at least a dozen catfish in just a few hours. I'm spoiled by the bite's been pretty good. They were in some type of frenzy and it looks like they're slowing back down to normal. That was crazy. That was kind of crazy. Big old freaking tap on me. Just one quick one though. Just a drive-by. Just a drive-by on my bait. Fish keep coming up and splashing right up here next to me. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, we'll probably stay live for another 34 minutes. Right around the 1 hour mark is when the live loses the chat for some reason. And if I can't see what people are saying, then what's the point of it being a live chat? Rock boogies. Yeah. I should have gone for a bluegill catch and cook tonight. I would have had a lot of good meat. I mean, just a lot of really good bluegills are out tonight. This one seems even bigger than the last one. I can't get them unhooked though. Look at that. Every bluegill has been a nice one. Everyone's been nice like that. Good night for bluegills. He's peeing. Good night for bluegills. He's having a tinkle. Channel cat's a little slow. I've caught 3. Like 7 bluegills, 3 channel cats. I think we just hit 10 fish, so that's pretty good. Go ahead and get that fish back. Oh, we got a fish. We got a fish. Fish. Little catfish. Catfish number 4. My mom just came out here and snuck up on me. Catfish number 4. It's another one that's probably 2 pounds or so. Real close to 2 pounds. Maybe just under, maybe just over. We'll get a weight on it. Take a guess. What do you guys think? The last one that was 2.15. He seemed a little bigger than this. So I'm gonna say like 2. I'll say 1.95. I'll say just shy of 2. I don't know. What do you guys think? He's a stinky one. He was down in the nasty mud, you can tell. He kind of smells. We'll get him unhooked and get a weight on him. What do you guys think? Did I lose the chat? I haven't seen a new chat come up in a long time. What the heck is going on? Is it spinning? Yeah. This is the 3rd one. Well, if you can see the chat, like if you're in here right now, comment, give a thumbs up, something, because I think I lost the chat again. Oh, I might have lost the chat. That sucks. Look, at least show you guys this fish. Ow, he's biting me. I deserve it. Sucker. Alright, I guess I was trying to get without pliers, but he's just gnawing on me. Anybody? 7 people are in here. I'm not seeing the chats though. It's like the chats aren't coming through. Let me try something. Live chat? Yeah, I don't see. I don't know what's going on. Get a weight on this one. Are you on your phone? Yeah, see if you can see what's going on. I don't know what the heck. On the on number 3? Get a weight on this one. Goodness gracious. He's just losing his mind. Oh yeah, he's way less than I thought. Skinny little guy, 1.68. I'm seeing chats. Wouldn't it technically be after light because you're fishing during dark, not after dark. It's a good point. It's a fair point. It is a fair point. Little guy, just a little guy. That's catfish number 4. We've got 7 bluegills and 4 catfish. No big deal. We'll go get them back. What, number 3? It's fine. YouTube's being stupid. Oh goodness. We're all tangled up. Alright, let me get these rods out. I'll get right back. Check this one here. I don't know because I've had to shut down the live so many times. I don't know if anyone who's in here right now was in here earlier when I said it. But I said I guarantee I'll at least catch 1 snail tonight. And look at that. The snails at this lake are insane. 7 bluegills, 4 channel cats, and a snail. I gotta figure out how to get the hook out of this snail. They suck the bait. Look, I got him out pretty. Ooh, I stabbed him through the meat. Look, he's not letting go. He's slurping. Look, he's gonna eat that worm. He'll slurp the whole thing up. He's slurping it up. Piece at a time. That's just wild. Snail's lucky. Snail's lucky I don't use him for bait. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I guess it's working. Not a lot of. Everyone's falling asleep. Alright, let me get this last one out and I'll get back. I don't have a chair though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh. This sucks balls, dude. What the heck? Okay. Just tangled 37 times. Let me get this out. A piece of this ruthless on me. Recast this last one, why not? And I'll chill out and wait for the bite. much bait. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna take a quick potty break and I'll come back. My mom's here, she'll holler at me if the rod goes or something. See how much battery I have in my light.
You like your chair back? I can do that.
Alright, y'all, the battery pack that my light is connected to kind of running low a little bit as well. It's like kind of running really low. So I don't know, we'll try to make it 20 minutes. I'd like to stay live and catch more fish, but hey, there ain't many people in here anyway. At least not many active people chatting. Keep having issues with YouTube Live. Oh, that's a good one. That was a good hit. The rod just went boom and just knocked it. Something little on it. I don't know what happened. We were catching channel cats that turned into a bluegill type of night. They turned into a bluegill type of night. Look at this. A freaking ton of bluegills. This one's got some deformity on his side. I don't know if you can always see, he's like sticking out weird. It's bluegill number like 9 tonight. I swear I'm catching so many bluegills. Got like 4 channel cats and that's it. We'll get him back and we'll give you guys another solid 15-20 minutes. We'll probably wrap it up. Once the bite really picks up the next 15 minutes. And I might do a quick StreamYard live. We'll see. Let's get him back. Joe. 8 people watching, 4 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Out here fishing for whatever wants to bite. Oh yeah, we got night crawlers and red worms on. I've got like 8 or 9 bluegills. 4 channel cats. Biggest is only 4 1/4 pounds, but still fun on lighter gear. And I caught a freaking snail. I'm getting cold too. Getting pretty chilly. All right, y'all. 15-minute warning. As much as I would like to stay out here, I need sleep. It's getting cold. The bite's not as hot as it could be. And when that charger dies for my light, I'll be down to just one charger. It's got somewhere around 50% charge. And for some reason, this particular charger, that light just drains it in like no time. It might give me another 20 minutes if I were to guess. So we'll shut this thing down in about 15 minutes, 14 minutes. If I get one more fish between now and then, maybe a good catfish, that'd be awesome. That would be sick. I appreciate you guys hanging out. The other 2 lives were more active with people chatting and stuff. This is just kind of no one saying nothing. I don't know. YouTube's being funky, y'all. I couldn't even go back and find the other lives, so last time this happened, I had to contact YouTube, and it took a couple weeks, and eventually they put my lives back on YouTube. So, yeah, if I did the time for that, I'd like to possibly earn a couple cents of revenue, or possibly have some people be able to go check out the replay and all that good stuff, you know? If I took the time to do the live and set it up and all that good stuff. People who don't go live don't realize you gotta charge your battery packs beforehand. You gotta make sure you got your tripod, your light. You gotta make sure you got everything. Can't let your phone die beforehand. And then you run into technical difficulties with YouTube. It's like, geez, this ain't even worth it. This ain't even worth it sometimes. The last time I was out here, I just made a video. I didn't go live, and I might do that more often if I can get some better lights. We'll see how the video turns out, because I think it's going to be pretty dark and pretty hard to see. I'll have to figure out something else. I caught a lot of catfish, and I recorded a video. We'll wait till I edit it and put it together. Ted said, all right, going to bed. Got to cut a video in the morning. Get my boat ready for the season. Good night, everyone. Talk to you soon, King. Right on, Ted. Look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good night. I'm going to bed in like 10 minutes, bro. We're not going to bed. I'm wrapping up this live in like 10 minutes, bro. Appreciate your support, man. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. I say that's only Wednesday, but for me, it's the end of the week. I got a work meeting in the morning, and then I'm pretty much done with that job. Pretty good. It'd be nice to get a takedown in the next 10 minutes before shutting it down, but we'll take what we can get. Hit that like, everyone. I appreciate it. We got up to 6 likes. I think I did the 3rd live in a row with pretty much the same title, and I think YouTube was like, I'm not gonna give people a notification for this one. Which sucks, because the only reason I went live a 3rd time was because I'm having issues, and I think it's YouTube. I don't think it's my phone. I think it's issues with YouTube. I think everyone's having issues going live lately through mobile, whether it's StreamYard, YouTube, whatever. So when I host this tournament championship Sunday, definitely doing it on the laptop. I've not been having issues with the laptop. I just hope internet's good at the hotel we're staying at. Otherwise, that's gonna suck. All right, y'all. 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning. We're at y'all here for 10 minutes. Hope for another fish. The bite is nowhere near as fire as I thought it would be tonight. When this thing's over, I've got my mom out here so she can help me carry stuff.
I was going to.
That's what's up, because it normally is like 3 or 4 trips. I think we can knock it out in 2. Just waiting on a takedown, like Haslife said. There are massive bugs swarming around this light. Every once in a while, I look up and see a bug the size of a freaking bird. Really slow tonight. I wonder what it is. Something about the temperature, the conditions. It is chilly tonight for how warm it's been during the day. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It's not gotten hot enough to where they're more active at night when it's cold. Like in the dead of summer when it's really hot and the bite gets really slow. It's just too hot for them. Night fishing is usually really good during that time. We've not hit that yet. But we hit a catfish and panfish frenzy the last couple weeks. Still a little panfish mini frenzy here. But only 4 catfish tonight. Which I say only 4 catfish. You go out fishing overnight and you catch 4 catfish in a couple hours, you're doing okay, even if they're small. Still a good night. I came in here with too high of expectations. This is the last couple of times I've been out here, I've literally caught over 20 each time. Oh, my back and my neck are killing me, so I'll be happy to shut this thing down. Let me check and see if this thing's gonna die on me. Is it 14? I'm good right now. 7 watching and 7 thumbs up. That's a pretty good ratio. Alright, well, I'm going to lose the live chat here in the next 10 minutes because it always goes away around the 1 hour mark. I've done it twice in a row now. I don't expect any different. So I'll tell you guys, this is like the 7 or 8 minute warning here. And then we're going to shut her down. Really nice to get one more bite, but we've hit a slow patch. What time is it? Like 1 a.m.? It is exactly 1 a.m. right now. Fishing in Missouri. Anyone who's still watching right now, I'm going to shut this down in like 5-6 minutes. Tomorrow morning, probably around 9:30 or 10 Central Time, I'll probably do a live stream fishing at a local lake for just whatever. Panfish and catfish mostly. And I was going to do a catch and cook, but I don't have a good fillet knife with me, so I actually won't do that. I'll just do catch and release. And then I'll do that until my phone dies, and then I'll probably come back here and catch some crappies or something. If people would rather me save some phone battery and come here and do a crappie live, I can shut the live down while I'm out there and do that maybe too. I'll be doing some fishing tomorrow from the morning to the early afternoon. I'll live stream some of it. And then I'm going to take a shower, get clean, and go see Molly because it's been like 2 weeks since I've seen her. I gotta do that. Try to be there when she gets home from work tomorrow. We'll try to do some lives in the morning. I got a meeting 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time, so I will not be live during that time. When that's over, when that meeting's over, I'll go to a local lake and do some fishing. Holy cow, my neck hurts. Alright, y'all. 5-minute warning. 5-minute warning. I'm gonna reel each one of these in like a foot and a half and just see. It's a slow night tonight. We'll see what that means for the bite tomorrow. We'll fish here for some crappie tomorrow. And I'll fish another lake like 5-10 minutes from here for some catfish and panfish and stuff in the morning. JTC, what's up, dude? So I've been having issues going live on my phone through YouTube. This is part 3 because I went live at the 1 hour mark. The chat disappeared. Went live again at the 1 hour mark of part 2. The chat disappeared. So we're about to hit the 3rd hour, and I almost guarantee here in a couple minutes the chat's gonna disappear. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm at the pond by my parents' house. It's crazy, dude. So this place has been like catfish frenzy on fire lately, and then it just randomly stopped. So 2 weeks ago, I caught 25 to 30 channel cats overnight. And this isn't even an all-night thing. This is like a 4-hour deal. I caught like 25 to 30 channel cats. A lot of them were dinks, but there were some nice ones. I also had caught some bass and some panfish. Dude, 1 week ago, literally last Wednesday, 1 week ago, I caught 20 channel cats. Biggest was 9 pounds. Second biggest was over 8.5. There are a couple more in the 8-pound range. A 7-pounder, a couple in the 5 to 6 pound range, and then a bunch under that. Oh, we got a bite. Oh, I either missed it. No, it's a mega dink. It's another bluegill. All the bluegills have been big tonight until this one. This one's just like an average size. It's crazy because this is my only like actual catfish setup. It's got like 30-pound braid or something like that. It's like a medium heavy ugly stick. And I'm putting just donkey night crawlers on here. And this guy took it. So that's probably the 10th bluegill tonight. I've got 4 channel cats tonight. I got a 4.25 pound. I got a 2.25 pound. And then a 1.5, and then one that was two 1.5s, I think, and then like 10 of these, and I caught one of those big old freaking snails too. But yeah, we're gonna shut this thing down in like 3 minutes because I'm about to run out of battery. Unfortunately, I'd love to stay live, but the catfish aren't really biting tonight. Like I said, I've only caught 4 in like 3 hours, so that's pretty slow. With the biggest being 4.25, you know, there could be some big cats out tonight that want to bite, or it could just not be the night for catfishing. I'm not particularly catfishing. I'm just throwing night crawlers out here. I'll toss this one out, but here in about 3 minutes, we'll shut the live down. But yeah, I had the GoPro last week when I got those 20 cats and some big ones. I got some pictures too. This one's going, this left one. But I had the GoPro, so I do have footage. I will make a video, but the lighting is so bad with this ring light. I gotta get something better. I'm trying to see if the fish is still on there. That left one was moving. It wasn't a takedown like it was a big cat, a baby catfish, or a bluegill, or a freaking snail. I guess I'll check that one and recast it. completely stopped. What the heck? Yeah, I'm about to go to bed.
So you want me to help you with some shit?
Oh, I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna do too. I feel so bad. Alright, y'all. Yeah, I just lost the chat. I just lost the chat at the 58-minute mark. Same exact thing. What up, Dan? Catfish probably spawn and stacked up on each other. Okay. So you think right before the spawn is when they get really active and feed up? I don't know a whole lot about the catfish biology like I do the other fish, but that's what I would guess. I would assume the last 2 weeks they were really feeding up, getting ready for the spawn. They were going nuts out here. And they had just stocked some small channel cats too, so that's why the bite was so fire. It was like in between catching big ones, I was still catching, a little 1 pounder, pound and a half, whatever, or even a tiny little ding. So it just kept the bite hot all night. But now I think that you're probably right. They probably started spawning. Anyway, the chat. No matter what you're saying right now, I'm not going to see it because the chat just stops for me 1 hour in. So I'm not going to be able to see what you guys are saying. Unfortunately, my mom. I don't know if she can still see the chat or not, and how that works. But anyway, y'all, you guys have a great night. I appreciate it. I'm gonna shut it down. We're running out of battery on our light and everything anyway. But who knows? Maybe I stayed out here longer than the light would have picked up. But had a pretty decent night. Out of the 3 lives, hopefully I can get them recovered. It looks like I'm not able to see them on YouTube. Anyway, y'all, you guys have a good one. Hopefully you guys catch something this weekend. I'm going down to Galveston, Texas on Sunday. And so I'm going to do a little bit of ocean fishing one time. I got the GoPro and stuff like that. I've never fished saltwater, so that'll be fun. I'm not expecting any monsters, just whatever I can catch. A little multi-species pier fishing action. That being said, you guys have a great night. I'm going to shut her down. My mom's going to help me carry this stuff out of here. Later, y'all. Have a good night. Fishing's good, and I'll catch you in a video real soon. And if you guys are going to be up and about tomorrow morning, tomorrow early afternoon, I might do a couple live streams for crappie, catfish, bluegills, whatever. Good night, y'all. Sunfish King out. Fishing's good.